Hello everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, it's 14, what the fuck am I thinking? Let's continue with the MSQ, where we're going to learn about the signs of the 7th Dawn. So you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first. And the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being Ul'Dan. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering where you can trust these signs of the 7th Dawn, you can. They're good people who made their mission to solve one of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and they're always looking out for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Miyoko. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Wakened Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance and you'll be let in. You're a woman in demand, Miyoko, and the days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget about them, as it helped to make you into the adventurer you are. Drop in and tell them how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right, well, I've said my piece, off you go. Yeah. I should have closed those boxes before, but anyway. Oh, the Waking Sands in Vesper Bay. Okay, well, we can teleport there. Anyway. We got a bit of a way to walk. A lot of cool stuff in Vesper Bay, though. Like, I think the blue quest that gives you dyes. That gives you the ability to dye clothing is there. Hope I'm not wrong about that. The ability to use glamour and glamour prisms. It's also there. I think there's also a dungeon or two blue quests for those, but I don't think we'd be high enough a level for those yet. But yeah, a lot of important things in Vesper Bay. Also, I think they give us a bunch of tickets for instantly teleporting there as well. And I see Color Your World, that's the one for the dyes. Braving New Depths, I think that's a dungeon. The same lady also gives us the glamour stuff too, but we're not doing this right now. What the hell is that back there? Brahma Queen, level 50? Don't know what that is. Hello, Tataru. Whoever you are. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing, but she's singing. Yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Troll-la-lo-la-lo-la-lo-la-lo. Wah! Luigi. Off. I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... I'm supposed to be here. Here at the behest of Yida and Papa Limo. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? It's Miyoko. Miyoko Nayuki. Ah, here you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Signs of the 7th Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. Yeah! The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Signs of the seventh dawn. I take it you are Miyoko Nayuki. Toucher sent word you had arrived. Lady Minfilia has been eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. I think I need any of that shit.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
Oh, all the time.
Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body?
I'm not real.
All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power. And this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo.
Well, good for you.
With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Maybe I will. And the voice acting's over. Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers. Are you familiar with them? They're individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. Papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Taru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now that you know our purpose and what we can offer you, I invite you to consider joining us when you have come to a decision. You may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our oar's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray, keep it safe. Wow! I don't need to read that. A wild rose by any other name. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray, consider this when you give me your answer, Miyoko. Yeah, I'll go whether the Wild Rose, whatever. Glamour Dispeller. Ophelia is waiting to hear whether or not you will pledge your support to the Signs of the Seventh Dawn. You know I will. I'm all about all that.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there!
Welcome! I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
Me too? Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. but we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
No, I forgot. Tataru has a voice actor in her own reborn.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task.
Oh, putting me to work already?
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amaljaa and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Oh no. Not a primal.
Aye. The evidence left behind implicates the Amaljaa, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Alright, Thancred, what are we doing? Gonna begin, are we? That's the spirit. Yeah, I just wanna go. So then your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abduction. Crimes which we believe to be connected, assuming we are correct. It is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on the caravan, our friends at that fucking place concern have doubled security over their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abduction should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybones, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Yeah, I'll do that, bro. Don't worry. Isambard. I am Isambard, here to search for missing folk, I take it. Infelia sent word that an adventure fitting your description would be along. He also warned us to be wary of the Amaljaa. Seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned. Okay. I want to help you, bro. Let us get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amaljaa culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amaljaa hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama, Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amaljaa still linger. Would you secure the remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. Well, willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amaljaa seek in this area. Alright, time to get some ripe corpses for burying. Here are the corpses, and here are some Amaljaa. Bro, why do you guys want some corpses? Or did you guys make the corpses? Yeah, I think they made the corpses. Just die so I can get on with my day. Thank you. I'm gonna put all these dead people into my pocket and ride away to the church. Wait, no, I'm not going to church yet. Okay, I gotta go talk to Isambard again first. Whee! It's good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? Sure fucking am. But the body is given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what are the Amaljaa? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less their quarry unawares. And so there were Amaljaa remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amaljaa raiding party would not account for the people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total's too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day. Even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? I don't know. A good question, man. Isambard turns the aim of the investigation to the common folk. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it so. There's a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. Rough character, but he knows the people better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak with you. Damn, bro, hates people or something. Ungust. Well, gods be damned, you're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ul'dah. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? Talk to me, bro. Here's a note. Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Isambard. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. I played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're more timid than before. What with all the disappearances, you can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Maybe I will, bro. Maybe I will. Hungry beggar. What's up, bro? Please, miss, just leave me be. Okay, fine. I mean, could have given you some soup, but not anymore. I have nothing to say but this. Thou take who or whatever has been feeding us off low folk. Thanks, that's helpful. What do you want from me? I don't know anything. I swear, please don't kill me. Maybe I fucking will now. How about that? I guess he's right. Nobody will talk to me. Don't you hate it when assholes are right? Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. This place sucks. That's what he's saying. Living here sucks. Welcome back, Miyoko. Have you heard anything aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, and the clergy may know of something of use. Okay, so maybe now we're going to church. Okay. Then why would you like to learn what you can from the clergy? We're going to church. If we know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask of than the Church of St. Amaljaa. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. And so long as you are here there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquise. He tends to the graves of the Lich Yard. It will tell you where the body is to be. Something. I didn't read that last fucking word. Time to walk all the way there. You know, this is actually a lot closer than I remember it being. Yeah, wow. I thought the church was way farther away than this. Is it always right next? Oh, whatever. Bro. Marquise. I am Marquise. Yes, a body? Of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place to burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Will do, my guy. Will do. Embalmed corpse. We have buried the man. May he rest in peace. Yada yada. Yo, I buried him, bro. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Orson can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me, you will find Sister Orson within the church walls. Yeah. Tell me stuff. I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when you next see him. Huh? You seek knowledge of missing drybone inhabitants? It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak of their keeper Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquise would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep indeed. He seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marquise, and soon... Right, that was the end of the sentence. Yeah, I don't pay attention to things. Disembarred. Thank you, Miyoko. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Miyoko? A pleasure, my dearest Imbar. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungust more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the sister Orson herself? Orson? She wouldn't! She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marquise, I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face somewhere before. Elsewhere before. Nah, you're crazy, bro. You haven't seen shit. Disembarred. Disembarred. Sister Orson, it cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but no, it could not be. Could it? I grow wary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray, seek out the boy, Miyoko, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orson's activities. I mean, there's no way she crazy. She nice church lady. Oh, nothing bad. Oh fuck, I have to go all the way up here? Okay. Yeah, I'm not going this way. Uncombed urchin? Jeez. Please help. Sister Orson went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about thawing the order and the other side, and told her I lost my shiny ring and she went looking for it, but what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Sorry, bro. She's dead and it's all your fault. Oh, rotting mage. We got zombie mages up in here. But they can't stand against me. I'm too powerful. I really am too powerful, though. Look at me. Witness me. I saved you, lady. You okay? You're not evil, are you? I got 1 gil from that? That's awesome. You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Well, yes, I was able to find his lost trinket, the ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I will rarely see it safely back to him. Oh, I'm just gonna... I didn't attune to Camp Drybone? Guys, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Let's run to attune this before I forget again. Now let's talk to the bro. Sister Orsine was attacked outside the Golem Bazaar. Gods forfend! I will secure a room at the inn for her, should she require any rest. Searching for mementos of orphans and risking her own well-being in the doing, no less? Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. Yeah, Thancred might not know what he's talking about. I am well glad that I reserved an inn room for Sister Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attacks than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. Oh, that's nice. But now, on the matter at hand, Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amaljaa encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Yes, let us, investigate together with Thancred. Ah, there you are, Miyoko. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. Damn straight. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amaljaa caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Miyoko. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Yes, I will do it. I don't think these guys will attack me. I'm too high level. Queer leaflet. What does it even say? Strange slip of parchment found at the camp. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. I can't read it, only Thancred can. Did I just get attacked? I must have accidentally clicked him. Thancred. Oh, did anything tickle your fancy? I found this. I don't know what it says. A leaflet. See the wealth of knowledge to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? These bits about Nald Thal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Right, take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let's see what Sister Orson makes of it. The room? No? Sorry, sir. This room? Yeah. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? What the hell is this paper, lady? What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the Order, of that I assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the Order to deceive the people? The plot thickens, Miyoko. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt an irony in there somewhere, but I suspect that we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here. Posing as a priest? To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Miyoko. I shall keep my ears and eyes open now more than ever. Yes, do that. Rest to deceive. Our afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. The suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Miyoko and I serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourself. I'm next to useless in battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Miyoko, so as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at the camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Time to become poor. Alright, probably put the clothes in here. Yeah, I want that, and I think there's pants with it. Yeah. Any shoes with it? No. Okay, I'm poor. Give me work. I preach the teachings of Azuma the Warden. Hast thou come to partake in the honey of her wisdom? Azuyama is the keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine conduits. Upon thy heart to this light needed, child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Thanks, bro. I guess. Believe in God, and you'll be taken care of. Or something. Hey, lady. I need stuff to do. What is it? Ah, it's not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Really mean. What a mean lady. Flame Captain, give me work. Huh? And you are? Ah, now refugee. By the looks of you, the immortal flames of neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone! And see to it that you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Well, fuck you too. Yo, bro, I need work. Ugh, and I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Aww. Greetings, good madam. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I am afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. Oh. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Miyoko. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. A fine morning for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Yeah. It's time. You look absolutely smashing, Miyoko. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Yes. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Beaties, child. I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nald, and I've come to offer you succor. The leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of Henry. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful mummer, Ungist. What? How'd you know? You bastards tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar. Raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amaljaa raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder the village at our will. Plunder and pillage at our will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them. Few as they were, everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people. Being a merchant was all I knew. So I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amaljaa in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands. Outrageous ones. Demands of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people. So I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amaljaa. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak! Was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not even a fraction of what the Amaljaa pay me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Blah, not you again. Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing of that. I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter, there'll be time enough to learn the truth. Bioko, be a dear and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? Yes, I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Welcome back, Miyoko. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amaljaa know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. Fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Though we speak a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him to use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke. The way will become clear. Yes. Mutamix Bubbly Pots, how are you today? Who is Uplander come to tent ring of Mutamix Bubbly Pots? It's me. Look at Minfilia's dagger, it's really cool. Fighty Tool drinks an airy self. Excuse me? When full of airy self, Fighty Tool changes to Stony Shine. Name of Materia. If Materia join with other Fighty Tool, then Big Eyes Fighty Tool gains power of airy self. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, yes? Fighty Tool is unstrong as Eating Tool. Make a good teachy show of power of materia. Materia Master. Now, Eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes. Materia join with Fighty Tool. Oh my god, he did it. Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you, it must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to the gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from summit as would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia. Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutamix. Okay. Right, I have to talk to him to know how to extract materia. Well, I guess I'll do this too. I hope it's quick. Forging the Spirit. What would you say if I told you that inanimate objects can possess a soul? They can, believe it or not, although the soul in question is not their own, but that of their owner. Through faithful service, the arms and armor we use come to hold our spiritual energy. Thus, do we form a spirit bond with them. Spiritual energy can be drawn out and converted into materia, a special kind of crystal that can be attached to gear to enhance its properties. I am well versed in the ways of materia extraction. If you wish to know more about the process, it will be my pleasure to teach you. Tell me about it, bro. You're ready to commence your learning? Good, as you will have gathered by now, materia is the crystallized form of one's spiritual energy. As this energy is derived from an individual's psyche, a volatile beast at the best of times, a degree of variance is to be expected in its production. In practice, this means you won't know the exact properties of the stone until you cradle it in your hand. Now, materia won't grant you much of anything on its own. Power must be tapped, see? That is achieved by melding it to gear. Know, though, that it takes the deft hands of a craftsman to meld materia. You can only seek artists to attach material on your behalf. But if you would sooner do it yourself, I recommend you speak with Beholbus. Melding is her field of expertise. Just to remove material from an item, highlights icon, select retrieve materia. There's a chance the material will be salvaged. Right, so do I actually need to have a crafter to do that? Fixing item to material can be done by a disciple with a hand. Got your dagger. Welcome back, Miyoko. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. It sure did. Ah, what a remarkable difference in a single piece of material can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. I am sure you are aware the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Miyoko, so make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. He's giving me a free weapon, too. Really, I would like you to assist the Immortal Flame. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he is able to extract some information from our friend Ungus the False Priest. He received that he is due to meet with the Amaljaa to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amaljaa responsible for the abduction. And so they mean to have Ungus attend as planned. As the Amaljaa are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Miyoko. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Till such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me to tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in light of the crystal. Yes, I will. I'll walk in that crystal. Oh, you're Miyoko Nayuki of the Scions? My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amaljaa and prize them from the whereabouts of the abductees. Those women aren't aware that their man Ungus has been exposed. When they come to Rendezvous Point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amaljaa plot. If the mission succeeds, Miyoko, let us make sure it does. We got a single player duty here. Let's go do the battle for Lord of the Inferno. Gotta stop these Amaljaa. Oh fuck, look who it is. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Amaljaa appear. Yes, sir. Hoo-ah! What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hee hee hee! Ah! Ha 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 ha! I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Gahahaha. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Hee hee hee. As much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Who knew the traitor all along was, you know, some nameless soldier. Wow. Now I think I just want to kick out all the smaller guys here. As quickly as possible. Gonna heal that guy. Oh, he has a lot of dudes. We have a healer? Like, who's doing the healing? Can't be the Thomasers. Oh well, who cares? Yeah, they just keep coming. I bet some AoEs, oh my gosh. I don't think I get holy until I become a white mage though, and that's level 30. Even if I did those job quests, I don't think I'd have it yet. This is level 24. Now we're gonna win by being the guy. Oh, it just ends after we kill the small guys. Okay. There weren't that many guys 2 seconds ago. Put up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you. What's that? Bubbles? Oh no, they put me to sleep. They use the sleeping spell. Bring her. The rest of you march. Traitorous scum. Oh, where the hell am I? I fear the Amaljaa mean to give us their god as an offering. They mean to give us to their gods an offering. If I must die, let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. Bowl of Embers now accessible. Oh, this is probably the last thing we'll do in this part. I've already been recording a while already. This might be a long part. But I wanted to get this whole little story arc done in one sitting. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Almighty Ifrit, we bring you, ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! Bring those two as well. Ugh. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No! Spare me, I beg you! Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Almighty Ifrit, my one true God, your words are my bread. Impossible! By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Power of the Echo, baby! Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another. Yes, that is the only explanation. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truce of thine allegiance waxeth clear, thou art of the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind, thine existence is not to be suffered. Oh, so you didn't try to kill me, huh? Let's kill the bitch. I don't know who these, where these three other people came from, but let's not think about that. Maybe I'll actually need to heal this guy. Eventually. I think he's okay right now. Yeah, he's like in half health. Let's. Oh, I don't even need multiple cures. I just need one. Oh no, eruption. I moved away from the fire. The eruption didn't hurt me. Didn't even hurt me in the slightest. When did he do? Oh, he put the eruption on me. Yeah. Supposed to take out these like fire nails eventually that we need to destroy or we die. But guess we're mostly just dodging eruption for now. Oh, is he doing it now? Render thyself to the fires of judgment? Is that the sign? Oh, it's one nail. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is the easy trial. Almost got this nail down. Come on. Yeah. Now we won't die. Can't believe it. Oh god, I should not stand in front of it. Bad decision. Can't stand in that. The Lancer's dodging everything. He's not being a failure today. Being a failure today. Rupture. Wow, we won. We only had to destroy one nail the whole time? Really? Okay. What's that? Is that a fire crystal? Dang. The Final Fantasy game where we need to collect crystals that represent the elements. I don't think that's been done before. Bray, forgive my lateness. Oh, now you show up, Thancred. You suck. Also, where'd the three other people I was fighting with go? I was delayed by a congregation of Amaljaa zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Phew! I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it is fair to say that their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Miyoko. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You've been given a veritable baptism of fire. Now, it's kind of easy. But let's continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say. This way, sir. So that was the mighty Ifrit. What a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Ulden interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the Vilf Legion. Wait, no, that's not Vilf. That's 7th. That's probably supposed to be 7th. Yeah. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland. Given the troubles at court, we have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. You've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find I am troubled by that adventure's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You've been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I'll fuck you up. And I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, beware a woman in love, I shall need to be on my best behavior. Well, I think that'll be it for this episode. I've been going for a long time already. We'll see what Thancred has to say after I killed Ifrit the next time. Bye bye.